Listen, everyone knows that I'm pretty much a phone sex operator or actress. And I play with sissies, I play with faggots, yes I do. I like dressing them up. And I play in a little fantasy world because that's part of my acting job. But I still stand on what I believe though. Truth be told, is that I personally, in my own opinion, don't believe that two men should be together doing that right there. That's my personal belief. And I'm entitled to it and I have a right to express it. But I don't have a right to, just because I have an opinion, have the right to invade people's privacy, have a right to be all up in their business, have a right to intrude on their family because of my opinion. See, this is where I have a problem with you. Because I am a natural 100% straight woman. I don't like women, and I don't believe in none of that as far as in real life. But just because I have an opinion does not give me any legal right to go and invade a gay man's family life, to go invade his family, to go and nitpick with members of the family. Are you understanding me? See, I don't like to be talked about neither, like you don't. You don't like to be talked about your gayness in a negative way. That's why you're sensitive, and you try to protect that. Do you not? Yes, you do. Or you wouldn't be going all bonkers when somebody say something about it. Well, I feel the same way. What, you think that you're human and I'm not? You think that because of the color of your skin, you have a right to feel what you feel, and I don't have a right to feel what I feel? I am a natural woman. I am the woman. I am the original blueprint of a 100% woman. Not a man that have converted himself into quote unquote woman. I am her, what God made. Therefore, you have an opinion as a gay man about me, about my body, about what I look like. Fine, you're entitled to that opinion. But when you start going into my family and invading my home with cameras and invading members of my family, putting them all on blast because of, again, your opinion, not no legal law, but your opinion, nitpicking with my children because of your damn opinion. See, then we have a problem with equality of respect. Because you want people to respect your gay rights, but you're disrespecting people's natural rights to their privacy, to their family, not to be harassed just based on your opinion alone. It's like you want things to go your way all the time. But what about other people that's on the earth? Not just me, other people that's on the earth. Because whatever you're doing to me, you're affecting my children, you're affecting my grandchildren, just based off of your opinion. It's like you don't want no one to mention anything about their disagreement towards a gay lifestyle. And again, a lifestyle, not a law. Are you comprehending what I'm saying? I do the fantasy line because it's a little chump chain. Something is better than nothing. That's all that is. But in my real world, my children have always been protected. And my grandchildren. I don't mix my work with anything I do. I don't mix my family in it. I'm the grown up. This is my grown person life. If you don't want people talking about you, well, how do you think I feel as a natural woman to have a group or a circle of men that choose for themselves to live this type of lifestyle, but you don't like me as a black woman? You like black men. I ain't got no problem with that. Never have. Interracial dating. Never had. I fucked white men, Mexican men, people of other race. So I ain't never had no damn problem in that area. I only have problems when people are invading my privacy. And the privacy of my children and my grandchildren, they have every right to privacy. They have every right just as a gay person have rights. But you're so keen on your own agenda that you don't see the effect that it is doing to other people's family, just based off of your opinion. And then your narcissistic, your own needs. Narcissistic. So you don't care how it affects my grandchildren. You don't care how it affects my children. A group of men that fucks each other is mad at a natural built woman. Natural. Titties natural. Ass, hips, thighs, pussy, everything. Natural. Only natural thing there is about me is a wig and maybe nails that I put on every now and then and eyelashes that I really don't wear all the time. And I ain't no dude. I am a woman. I am a woman. I don't have a dick. I don't try to walk around like a dude. I am a female. I am a woman. I love my dresses every now and then. I love my wedges. I love my perfume. I love my makeup. I love the feminine side to me. Don't be sitting up there on purposely trying to nitpick with me because you trying to make me hard like a dude. I'm not no dude. And then some of them want you hard like a dude so you can put on a strap on as if you have a dick to fuck them in the ass so that they won't come across as a gay man because it's just a woman doing it. Well, I'm not into that neither. But as an opinion, it's my opinion. But in the end, each his own. That's how it goes, each his own. I'm not God. At the end of the day, only God can judge you. At the end, I'm entitled to my opinion though. But in the end, I can't judge nobody. Whatever you do, you do. Whether you accept part of the Bible or not. It's your life. It's your lifestyle. I can't change that. I can't do nothing about that. You're a grown man or a grown woman. Can't do a damn thing about it. But I can do and speak on it is your behavior or your mannerism not willing to accept me. And it's affecting me, my well-being, my overall being. Now, I do have a problem because I'm just as much entitled to my rights as you are. It's not about you. Because guess what? I notice, and I'm going to open your eyes to it. No matter how much makeup, foundation, concealer, and everything, and you're good at imitating women with makeup and clothing and everything, when you don't get your way, guess what comes out? That temper tantrum male still comes out of you. Whenever things don't go your way, whenever time you don't like something, you aggressively try to force it on people. So you're still acting like a barbaric man. Think about it. You look so feminine, but when you don't get your way or somebody disagree with your lifestyle, you immediately go into defense of aggressiveness. Like you want to force them to accept your lifestyle. And if you don't, then bitch, we coming up against you. No, that's not how you're supposed to do it. That's not healthy. That's not healthy. A healthy man will still live however he live and let them have their opinion. Like you have been having your opinion about me being a natural full-figure black woman. I'm not in competition with you about black men, because then that will be irrational thinking, because I don't own black men. They're not my husband. So why would all black women be in competition with white women when they get a black man? Why would we be in competition with a white man or anybody that's with a black man? We don't care. We just don't like to be pulled into somebody else's lifestyle. We don't care what you do. It wouldn't look right for us to be, oh, look at him with that white woman. I don't care. I'm thinking money. I'm thinking, how the fuck can I get more money in this damn world that's greedy as hell and don't want to pay people right? Greedy as hell and just don't want to dish out money. My mind, I don't know where you from. I don't know, you must not know me. My mind think money. This sex shit don't even faze me. Truth be told, I'm not crazy sex like that. I have to advertise, promote. I say certain things on Twitter because there are certain customers that's into certain fetish. So that's called promoting, advertising. Of course, because I want you to call my number so I could do what? Make money. That's not my real lifestyle. I don't even do sex like that. And that's what a normal heterosexual, I don't have no desire for that. But if my money, I'm the type of woman like this, when my money ain't right, I ain't right. Because I've been working since the age of 12. My money ain't right, I ain't got time for men, even straight men. I really don't got time for you because I don't feel right. I feel odd. I feel out of place. I don't feel right dating. I don't feel right being around a man without money in my pocket. And that's how I am. I'm like that. I gotta get my own money. I gotta get me some money. I gotta get my own money. At the end of the day, I don't want no man to have to have that much power, got the money, and then always gonna throw it back up in your face. I don't want no man to buy me stuff and then going to throw it back in my face. This is why I have to have my own. Been there, done that, where they buy you shit and then throw it back in your face. Give you gifts and then throw it back in your face. Like, no, you can keep it. That's why I'm not materialistic. Really, truth be told, I'd rather wear cosmetic jewelry that looks real and it ain't real at all. And I probably only paid $5, $10, $20 at the most for it. It just appears. Everything is about image. Everything is about appearing that you got money, appearing. No, if anything, I want to be just as grounded and in reality of a thing. Even though I do fantasy line, I always keep myself in reality though. They call, we go into a fantasy, they get off, and then we right back in reality. Thank you very much. Okay, I'll see you next time. We in reality now. I take you deep into your fantasy where you want to go. And then once you stroke and you do that grunt and it's out, now we in reality. Okay, well then I'll see you next time you call. I don't live my life in fantasy where I'm pretending that I got a dick, put a strap on, and holding my crotch like I got a dick. No, I got a pussy. How would I look? Suck my dick. Why would I even say that? And I ain't got a dick. Why do females say that? Man, suck my dick. You ain't got a dick. You got pussy. If anything, man, suck my pussy and get the fuck on. Like, I'm just saying, in my own opinion, a fantasy is a fantasy. Lifestyle is a lifestyle. But don't let it get so fucking deep to the point where you ain't in fucking reality and rationally thinking. I want to have a baby now. You are a man, reality. And in order for you to have a baby, you're going to have to bring a woman in the middle of it, reality. Now, what are you going to do? Blacklist me for what I'm saying? Because it seems like you've been doing everything to try to keep me from jobs, trying to keep me from housing, because you have an opinion about me. But look how discriminating you are towards me and other people. But you don't want to be discriminated against. Come on now. Can't have your cake and eat it too. You're contradicting yourself. You're saying, I don't want people to be judging me as a transgender or whatever you want to classify yourself up under. But we don't want to be judged neither. We don't want to be mistreated by the gay people. And a woman, a 100% woman, should always have first dib over a man trying to be a woman. Are you understanding me what I'm saying? We carried the baby. You wouldn't even be here with your gay ass if it wasn't for a woman that had to get up on a delivery table before you even discovered that you was gay. And she had to push your ass out of her damn pussy. Reality. Facts. Reality. So why wouldn't you hold women to the utmost respect? You have men thinking that they're better than a real woman. You have men that want us as real women to feel that we're lesser than you as a gay man. You have a perspective that if she's a real 100% woman and her body is the way that she is, you see a reason to make fun of her. But is anybody making fun of you as a man with a dick, dressed up in a dress and pantyhose and stockings and all that makeup? Am I telling the truth? Am I stepping on your toes? Good. Because I believe in reality. Good. Because maybe somebody need to step on some toes and speak reality. What you gonna do? Blacklist me? This is where when you decide to get up your little gossiping and your little blacklist, little posse, then this is where somebody should have my back as a real 100% woman. We got you, girl. You need work? We got you. Because I see where you're coming from as a 100% woman. I shouldn't have to feel or being forced to feel that this man is more better than I am as a woman. And this is a woman, and we ain't gonna even put black on it. We just gonna say a woman, period. This man don't suffer no menstruation cramps. This man don't go through no period for 7 fucking days. And sometime it may even stretch for 2 weeks. It all depends on her cycle and her body. And if don't let her have fibros. Oh, she's bleeding for a long time. And then you started getting clots of blood. And this is why you have to have a hysterectomy. Because you got some form of fibros or a tumor in there. So you don't go through this. And this is where I'm upset as a woman. Are you understanding me? You cannot understand women if you don't listen to us. So I like to break it down in a simple form that even a baby male child can understand what I'm saying. So this is gonna be on YouTube, so I got enough time to say what I need to say. Cause you brush off our childbearing like, oh, it's no big deal. How do you know, sir? You brush down periods. Oh shit. Well, shit, get over it. We can't. It comes every month. We have to have mammogram for our breasts because we can get breast cancer. We have to have pap smear every 6 months. Know why? Make sure that we don't have cervix cancer. Make sure we ain't got ovarian cancer. Like you have to get your prostate exam. Make sure that you don't have that. See, can I break it down to you a little bit more? See, even though you got that dress on, right? The dress is covering up your penis, your dick. But you still have testicles and you still have a dick. And you still got to go get that exam as a man. Even though You dress up like a dude and a man and everything, and you got the building, got the facade of a man, you got them packed down. You still got to go get that pep smear, don't you? You got to get up on that table, stick your legs in the stirrups, and let the doctor, the GY, to let the doctor examine all up in there, make sure you're straight, right? Still got to do womanly shit. Still got to go get a mammogram. Make sure that you don't have no lumps in your titties. No matter how you, on the outside, you got this image, but you're still a fucking woman. You're still a fucking man that got to go get examination because you're a man, and we still need to make sure that you don't have no kind of cancer that's setting in. Am I telling the truth, or you don't like me being so straight to the point and truthful? I had a friend, a gay friend. I got gay members in my family, so I don't have no problem with it. I do have a problem when you forcing your shit on me. I have a problem when you disrespecting me, and I'm not disrespecting your lifestyle. That's where my problem come in. You want to brush me down like I ain't got rights, but you got gay rights. You got transgender rights. Well, where do my rights as a 100% straight woman come in at? Because beyond all the makeup and the dress ups, damn, you don't have a reproduction system in your body that can go haywire and awry. You see what I'm saying? You will never know what ectopic pregnancy, being pregnant in your tubes, and if you don't catch it, it will erupt. And some women can die from it. See, we're going to talk about the seriousness of a woman and why you should have respect for a woman. It doesn't matter what you choose to dress yourself up as. You should not be disrespecting us like that. When part of our fallopian system is not working, some women have to have ovaries removed. Slim down their chance of having babies. Some, you have to have either a partial hysterectomy or I had to have everything removed. I had blood clots, unbelievable, just blood coming from your fucking body in clots. Is that too much real for you? Or is it funny that I'm being so truthful about this and you find it funny because you ain't gonna find too many women that's gonna be this real and raw about it? Guarantee you. They're gonna tell you what you want to hear in order to avoid having arguments with you or you coming up against them. You know what it's like to be a woman? Lose blood every day. To the point where the doctor said, damn, we can't even draw blood from your body. We need to give you a blood transfusion. It's not a matter of a woman being weak or lazy. Sometimes she probably barely got any blood in her system. She probably got to have a blood transfusion. especially if she's in the hysterectomy phase in her life or menopause. That's another thing. Damn, we go through so many cycles. Our childbearing years, and then when it's about ready to end altogether. Now we're going through hot flashes, mood swinging. We're going through all kind of complications with our body because our body is changing. A woman body is forever changing. Did anyone teach you this as a man before you decide to put on a dress? Did anyone give you the knowledge of a woman body constantly going through changes, constantly going through phases? See, why would I want to give this to you? Because if you're going to be a woman or proclaim to be a woman, you must have the sensitive and acknowledgement side of a woman. You must see things from a woman perspective, or don't call yourself a goddamn woman. You know probably why, because I'm not into women, but you know probably why two women can make a go at it, because another woman is relating to another woman body, and knowing that the body does go through changes. Maybe it's more deeper than just the sex part. There's emotional. I understand. Truly, I understand. So how do you get a natural born man in a dress that's putting on dress voluntarily? How do you get him to open up the walls of his mind and stop looking at women as a damn fucking object and really look at us as women? And why you are so blessed to have us on this planet. Because I know the name of the game is to hate women or hate certain type of women. But let's look at it. Or are you afraid, baby? Are you afraid, baby, of reality, baby? Are you afraid, gay men? Huh? There's a man still up in there. Are you afraid, baby? Are you scared of reality? Baby, are you afraid of the truth? Are you afraid that your perspective will shift over to being more compassionate towards women and about women and what they have to go through? Some men got it. And some men don't have it. You see a trend of all these other men dressing up, now you want to follow. Well, when you following, learn a woman, not just the makeup part. Learn her. Learn her. Learn women. Because the first thing that we're going, you understand everything. Yeah, sure. I've been reading up. I've been researching all about women. Y'all ass be going through a lot of shit. You think about it. From what was your period start about 12, maybe sooner. Some get it sooner. So from your puberty years, all of a sudden this blood start coming from your body. Shocking. What the hell? Then you're instructed to get these big old Kotex or tampons and put it between your legs every month. Then you have to discharge the Kotex and the blood, and you have to see the blood on the pad, and hopefully it doesn't stain your panties, and hopefully you don't wear white or any light color because you will bleed through, especially if you're a heavy bleeder. Before you get your period, there is a mood swing because your hormones are shifting gears. You understand me? That's why you have your girlfriend, or if some of you still regular men, you have girlfriends going through phases before she have a period. Now you should learn and you should time it. So at that day and around that time, you could say, "Oh, I know what's going on." So you don't take it personal. It's that time. Ah, that's why you don't want me to touch you. You mean, or 1 minute you smiling, you going through mood swings. Oh, if you really learn a woman, you gonna know her. Truly know her. Oh yeah, you come on around your period like around the 3rd or the 7th. That's why. Oh, I wasn't thinking. There's cramps. It's real cramps. Some may be mild and some really cannot get up and move. So when you're being that barbaric man and she's saying, "I'm cramping too bad, baby, to get up," leave her the fuck alone. Bring her some coffee. Bring her something warm. Go get one of those warm towel and help her. You her man. Because she's cramping. Her period is about ready to drop down on her. I'm telling you the truth. This is the more deeper version than what you learn about the birds and bees in 6th, 7th, 8th grade. To show you this on a little projector. Everyone, hopefully, they don't went through it. And this is what happened as you're developing. You start to have periods. Okay? We all been through that class. Now, we started from puberty. Now she does this every month. Why do she have periods? For the preparation of childbearing to bear children. Well, how come some women can't have children? Because something is wrong with their reproduction system. Either they can get pregnant, but they can't carry because the uterus is not strong enough to carry babies. So when you men, because then I'm about ready to go deep. You ready? Young man, are you ready? Because the old school should have learned this a long time. But the young ones that just look at girls to fuck, okay? Some of these girls have been raped at a very young age, and it damaged them from the inside. Some have been damaged internal. And they can't, even if they have a baby, they can't carry the baby for too long. So they have to have emergency C-section, or they have to give the baby come out too soon. Like my grandson, Antonio. If the uterus is tilted. So when you fucking someone, or raping someone, or gang raping someone, you are fucking internally damaging a fucking woman. A woman can only take so much blow. It doesn't matter how sexual she, baby, I can't wait till you come inside. She don't want you bum rushing. Not all women can take that bum rushing because of how they're built. And you sit up here, you just see a stick between your legs. And then you use women as if they're a couch sofa that you're fucking. You're not understanding that there's organs in there that you can damage, even with your penis. Some guys got some real massive destructible penises. And you have to look at it that, damn, I have to watch especially if you're not intentionally trying to injure her. I have to watch how I enter inside of her. I may have to take it nice and slow till she gets comfortable and she gets relaxed and she's not intense and she's not filled with tension. Does that make sense? Understand? It's more than just beat the pussy up and stab it. That sounds abusive and very scary-ish. I wouldn't want a man to beat my pussy up and to stab it. So your choice of words should be romantic, baby. Keep a woman turned on, baby. Then, so having all this period, some women are not bearing kids, not because she don't want to have a baby. She probably craving it every day because she love you so much. She want to have a baby by you, but her body won't let her. Okay? Now, that's a step up for you to feed. You can't do nothing about a physical body, but for you to feed that damn emotion. Okay? Some guys are very good. Baby, I love you whether we have kids or not. But in the end, being honest with her, I do want to have a baby by you. But if we can't, we just can't. That's reality. Understand? And if she doesn't understand you being completely honest, there's something wrong with her. She needs counseling. Push through it. Get through it. And move on. See if you can do alternative, baby. There's somebody out there that don't want their baby. They mistreat their kids. Maybe God meant for you to be an adopted parent. So now I'm not going to go too deep over there. We're still dealing with the woman body. Now, you went through this period phase. She didn't have a period this month. Damn. No blood coming down. The only thing that she seen was a dark spot on the pad or in her panties. What does that mean? Huh? That means the body is sealing itself up, discharging that last drop of dry blood because she about ready to carry a baby for 9 months. That's what that means. You see that it's going to look dark brown. She's pregnant. You're going to be a dad. The body is making preparation for y'all baby. If you know that you went in raw, please stop it. You know that you went inside of that woman raw. You knew the consequences of the possibility of a baby happening, especially if you got strong sperm counts. You already know the deal. And even the ones that thought that they couldn't have a baby, all of a sudden you got a woman pregnant. Your soldiers was working. And some put 2 and 3 up in there. Shit, y'all ain't gonna leave me behind. Bet that. Now, let's go through some journey of pregnancy and see if you can understand and relate to a woman. You do want to know us, don't you? Don't you want to know us? Okay. first 3 trimesters is that she's going to get sick. Some get sick, start throwing up every damn day or every other day. The smell makes her sick. Trigger sounds for some. They get allergies, tired, want to sleep all the time. These are the signs of pregnancy. You understand? Some pass out, another sign. Pass out, they can be anywhere, and all of a sudden will faint. Now, she's 1 to 3 months. Now, little tummy begin to just come out a bit for some. Some maybe not till later. Is it noticeable? Some never knew that they was pregnant till they went to the bathroom, push, and there's a baby in the toilet. Now, baby is starting to develop. When you sit up here and say, go have an abortion, that's cruel. Because this baby is sucking on his thumb and it's moving around. It's in his home and it don't want to be bothered or disrupted or interrupted by some acid pill to kill it. Are you understanding me? If you don't want that to happen, wrap it up, tape it up, jam it up, duct tape it, condom, double it. How would you feel being in your home and somebody pour acid all over you, or per se like acid? And this is a baby. I don't care what they call it. It's a baby developing. You don't have, like Tupac told you, no man have a right to tell a woman what to do with her body. And it goes for a fat woman. That same story and the same statement goes for her. Fat woman body is her body. No man has a right to tell me or any other woman what to do with my fucking body. And I believe that that's how the landmark case of Roe versus Wade in the Supreme Court, right? No man have a right to tell any woman what to do with her damn body, gay or not. And you can't force me to change my body for a man. You're still a man in a dress. No woman can force me to change my body. This mine's. So remember those words of Tupac. No man have a right to tell a woman what to do with her body. Now, during the middle part, you're going to probably see her appetite increase. And some of them probably won't eat, but in order for the baby to get healthy, she got to take her prenatal pills. And she going to eat. She going to have cravings. She going to want all kind of stuff. Be prepared. In the middle of the night, she might want some pickles, some ice cream, some starch. Got weird food craving. Understand? What you don't like, women? That bitch what? Because for a man to say this towards me, you're a male chauvinist, a womanizer, and that's why you're never fucking successful with women. That's why you're fucking always looking for fucking women. Now, if you tired of looking, shut the fuck up and hear what I need to say. Because you're losing them. Apparently, you're losing them because you're not relating. You're not relating or even making the effort to relate hardcore, in depth. So I'm teaching you in depth. These are the phases of pregnancy. And this is why you won't honor a woman, you won't respect her. Okay, let's go to the last phase, shall we? Baby develop, baby doing somersaults all in her stomach. See, that's a bond, that's a connection to a mama. For you to take our babies away from us. For you to rape our children. For you to sex traffic our children. For you to kill our children like they're nothing. That mama bonded with that baby. That mama carried that baby for 9 months in her womb. You understand me, man? That woman bonded and the baby bonded with her mama or their mama. And you out here killing mama's babies and raping them like you ain't got no control over your male chauvinist beliefs and perspective and one way of seeing shit. You beating on somebody's mama, baby. Wonder why the family want to come after you and fuck your ass up. For you not to listen, that goes to tell me that you'll never have a successful marriage or relationship with no woman. Because you're not willing to hear from a woman step by step, in-depth shit. Real shit that not too many women going to talk to you about because they're going to say what you want them to tell them. What you want them to say to you. They will do that out of fear of you. I don't fear you. So they compromise because they don't want you to be upset with them. They don't want you to be mad at them. Because remember, you're so aggressive. And you're going to misunderstand her anyway. So how can I say this so crystal clear that you still get a full understanding about what I'm speaking? You understand? So for you to tell a mom, get over it, that's like a triggering point. Don't ever tell a fucking mom to get over anything that don't happen to her child. It's almost like wash it down as if the baby never exists. No, I've raised this baby for X amount of years. I can't get over that. Almost like a dad that was there from the beginning in the labor room telling the dad, get over the loss of your son or your daughter. I can't. I was there. I probably didn't carry the baby, but I was there seeing the head being birthed. You can't do it. You can't just tell her, Dad, get over it. Get over it. She won't let me see my kid, man. I've been there all this time. Get over it, man. Chunk that shit up. No, it's more than that. It's deeper than that. This ain't no thuggy moment right now, damn it. Can you just be real without you always being a gangster and a fucking thug? Like thugging 24 hours a day to the point where motherfucker act like you can't relate to real human beings. Damn, you'll never be successful in relationship neither. You too much of a fucking hardcore thug. Dear, can I make you breakfast? Hey, what you need to make me breakfast for? Damn. A thug in the morning, goddamn. Thug in the bedroom. Damn, you just too thuggy-ish. You too gangster 24 hours a day. All up in the pussy thugging. I'm a thug on this pussy. Damn. You got a romantic side, nigga? You like TP? Turn down the lights, close the door? Because for me, if you don't, I guess this going to look like another TKO because we done. So now we're at the last stage of the pregnancy, getting back on track. Because I want you to understand your women. See, the old school men taught young men, beat on your fucking woman and make her do shit. See? And then you have a tradition line, and this is no lie. I seen the daddy, that's an abuser, domestic violence, his sons, domestic violence, the uncles, domestic violence. So you're going to have a generation of men on this abusive level. And they think it's normal. And it's not. It's unhealthy. And that's why they failure at relationship. And they force women to be around them. Because you know why? Fear of abandonment. Fear that, oh, you're going to leave me just like the other. Hell yeah, you crazy as hell. You don't want to hear me. I can't say shit around you. I have to walk on eggshell. I don't need no man like you in my life. You're toxic about everything. You downput me. You downput my efforts, my dreams, my goals, my ideals as if I'm some kind of dumb blonde without a fucking brain. You don't appreciate my intelligence. You don't appreciate my womanhood. If I dress up sexy for you, you'll never notice me. If I smell sexy, you won't notice, or you'll cut it down like, what's that stinky smell? Man, I don't need you. You're bitter about everything. You're mad about everything. Male chauvinist, especially if you grew up in a generation of male abusers. That's all you know. That's all your environment ever taught you was being abusive towards women and not in depthly trying to learn them. And appreciate them. Those men did not appreciate good women. Do you know how many women in my family growing up, I seen their boyfriend hit on them, and that made me mad. I ain't catering to no man and fixing him no food like that, and so that he ain't gonna appreciate nothing I do for him. I'm saying, you have the power in you to break every chain, and including abusive towards women, that male chauvinist and all that womanizing abuse towards women, and ideology that you have towards women. It took me, I was hurt as a child, and it took me so long. God had to work on me so bad. I wouldn't even look men in the eyes because I hated the presence of a man. I hated looking at them. So I used to walk down the street with my head down to avoid looking at them. I will wear, that's on the religious, I will wear long dresses, long skirts, and tops that button all the way up to my neck. Not to be seen, nothing. And it took God to send a couple of men to show me something different. And I pray this over you, to some of you men that only seen one way. So In order to change from that, you have to learn new ways. I had to. So, how did I overcome all of that anger towards men? Because I seen beautiful, handsome man. They would fix these dudes' food, cater to these men, and they would fucking abuse the shit out of them. And I was just a little girl trying to help them, but what can a little kid do? Same way with some of you guys. You've seen your dad beat the shit out of your mama. It angered you, but how could you have helped her? Then you know what? The main thing that you say, I'll never fucking do that to any woman I have in my life. But guess what you started doing? You started repeating what your daddy said about women or said to your mom. That cycle followed you. That demon followed you. It's been a demon on you ever since you've been a child by just watching your dad, and it came on you. You're sarcastic towards women. Everything a woman say, you water down. You don't take it to heart. You're very condescending about her feelings, her emotions, and her thoughts, right? That's because that demon been assigned to you as a young boy. That demon was assigned to me as a young girl to hate men. And you probably was also to hate women because why did my mom get us up out of it? You feel me? Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. The only way for you to be healed, no, fuck the outside show. We going inside because that's how I became healed and still is. You gotta get so real raw with yourself, no matter how much it hurts you from the inside. Even if you gotta give your own self-therapy. You know how you do that? I used to read these self-improvement books that helped me to overcome a lot. And I got myself in counseling. But you read those books and you start the groundwork from inside of you. And that means that you rehash what pained you so much and you don't like that pain. And you try to water it down. You try to numb it. So you have to talk about it. You gotta lay on your bed. I wonder how many people ever gave you an assignment for you. Just for you. You know? We expect men to be everything to us. But what about a relaxing assignment just for you? What about a relaxing moment just for you? Go to your bedroom. Get on top of your fucking bed. Relax your mind. And you make up your mind that this is the day that everything that have ever hurted me from my childhood, that I'm going to fucking face it. No matter how hard it is, no matter how painful, I'm going to cry this shit out. I'm going to cry it out. And I'm going to face it. I'm going to face it. And you're going to ask your inner child, show me what hurts you the most. You're going to start talking to your inner child, your inner person. That's the only way that you could truly overcome that pain and hurt from childhood. You got to go inside of the child and speak with your inner child first. You use this persona or tough guy kind of deal because your child found it was the only way to protect itself. There's books out there called Talking to Your Inner Child. You need to go look it up. Now, what happens is that you made a promise somehow to that inner child. I'm not going to ever let nobody hurt you. Because maybe your dad used to hit on you when you was a kid. You feel me? Come on, we being real. And you develop walls like a woman would develop walls. But a man does it in a more aggressive, yeah, nigga, what, nigga, you know, I'm tough. But you know what? We all got a soft side. You ain't tough 24 hours a day. Let a dog come your way, or let something come your way that you really like, a car or something. You see that soft side? So that means that you're not a fucking robot meant to be controlled with anger and bitterness and aggressiveness. Assertive, yes, but not with bullying, intimidation, aggressive. You probably had to use that as a shield. You probably had to use that as a way that your way of protecting your inner child, right? Maybe making fun of people was your protection. Being sarcastic and condescending and very harsh and very sharp with words about people was your protector. Well, if I can't physically whoop your ass, shit, I know how to speak words that'll cut your ass down even more. Right? But now that you've gotten older, you outgrew that. But that child in you still feel that it needs to be protecting you, or you not feeling too protected. So you have to lay down on your bed and tell you what I had to do. You have to lay down on your bed and you have to allow it to fucking burn. Why you think I don't lose drugs? Because I let that shit burn from the inside of me. Though I'm wearing a goddamn smile, inside my fucking heart is hurting so bad. Or I'm fucking purging myself of fucking pain. You understand? My child feel unprotected by you. Invading her privacy after being abused as a child. She feel that she got every right to be protected. She got every right to her privacy. But you, just like the grown people of her past, you never respected her as a child. See, my inner child in me still deserved to be respected. She still deserved for adults to have boundaries and know how to stay within proper boundaries. Respecting her children, respecting the household that she raised and she had to struggle with. So we hear, and that's another preaching on that, or another speaking. So I gave you a little bit of what you need to do to stop this demon from having so much control over you. And the pride won't let you go to counseling because the pride will tell you ain't shit wrong with you. Everything is wrong with these women. Tell me I'm not speaking the damn raw truth to your soul right now. Tell me. Because it's one thing for a woman to put the pussy on you, but it's another thing for a woman not being able to feed that goddamn soul and being real about it to the point where there's a cause and effect to every fucking thing. And you ain't gonna be fake and phony with me. So what we need to do when you're ready, see, a person got to be ready to dig deep. Dig deep and scoop that shit up out of you. You understand me? Get that damn black ass dirt out of your soul. Get that rotten pain of your past out of your soul. You understand? I hope so. Now, the last phase of pregnancy, that's what we're talking about, a woman body, right? But I also wanted you to understand, I connect to you too. See, God put me through things that normally men would go through. You understand me? All right. So, the last phase is now it's time for that baby to come up out of the oven. Well, let me give you a picture the best way I can of how this pain feels. And you keep on messing with our children, raping them, kidnapping them from us. Do you understand the pain? You hear this from every damn woman. The pain, unless she had that medicine to put her on Lala Street. I had mine for natural childbirth. Natural. No epidural, none of that. Back in the days, they said if you move, you're going to become paralyzed. I was more afraid of that damn needle paralyzing me than the pain of childbirth. So I never got it. I don't want it. First, it starts off like you're cramping. Or all of a sudden, it's like you're peeing on yourself. Water broke. So water breaks. Then, she's starting to feel a little cramp. Hey. Okay, it's not so bad now. Then it intensified. Oh. This is what she probably gonna tell you. I think we need to go to the hospital unless she having false labor pain. But how do you know that? If she start yelling, screaming, that ain't fake right there. That's the real deal right there. That's the back. Your whole entire back is aching with this undescribable type of pain. How can I give you a clear type of pain so you as a man can relate to me? Picture it, because every man, or you're a grown man, but I guarantee you this type of pain will even make a grown man get down to his knees. Picture you having that bad rotten teeth, or that tooth, or that hole in that tooth, baby. And that tooth, they throb, don't it? Yeah, that mug make even a gangster cry. Yeah, and don't let no air get up in that baby. Well, just picture your body is like a toothache, but 10, 20 times the amount of pain. All over her back part, all in her stomach part, all in her groin area. You know why? Because the baby is stretching and going through this birth canal. And some come out ass backwards, which make the labor pain that much worse. And you wonder why some mommies die on the table. But she wanted to get that baby into the world. Some of them, they're so narrow down there that they can't even give a natural childbirth. So they have to have C-sections. Baby got to be taken out. Okay? What I'm trying to do is once you go through your phase of dealing with your inner child, and this is where even if you're married, you still got to separate yourself. And baby, there's things I got to deal with. Even if you went through counseling, because childhood, but it seemed like something always surfacing. You know what we call that in group? It's like an onion peel. Just when you think your life is doing good, you have mastered this, all of a sudden somebody say something, trigger, somebody do something that remind you of the abuse of your past. Now you're wondering why I got these emotions. Why are they surfacing up? Oh, that's because I'm feeling violated. That's because I feel my privacy has been compromised. It's like it's alarms that goes up. That's the best way I could put it. Because the child is feeling violated again with your cameras. You have violated my inner child. And if you only knew my childhood story, maybe you would be more compassionate towards me, because you're very bombarded. You're very caring about your own entertainment and how your audience take me and how they're getting entertained from this. But they don't understand that child that was abused and raped, though. They don't understand her, though. You don't want to hear her. You just want to feel you and your audience. But you don't have education or knowledge about inner child healing yourself from an inner child. Well, my child, I went through a lot of work. When people hear me say, no, I know I came a long way, because that's a lot of work that I had to do on myself. And now I get age 55, and because somebody can get a camera and they can sit up here and hurt my inner child and make her feel not comfortable where she live at, or when she going out in the community. She shouldn't have to feel like that. And I'm not talking about the color now, because I don't see it as a color. I see that this could happen to a white woman. This could happen to a Hispanic. It could even happen to a gay guy. I was raped as a gay boy. I was raped as a child, as a male child. And now these people putting cameras on me. How is that going to make a gay male that was raped as a child feel? I've been violated all over again. Is it not? It's not good for you. It's not good for you to have feelings and me as a real woman not to have these. The only difference between me and you is that you refuse to come out with yours. I started talking about my abuse, and I'm talking to you about it. It's a healing. It helps in the healing process. Talk that shit out. Tell the people how they're violating you and how you feel. And I'm telling you how I feel. So either you can have some form of an ideal how I must be feeling and connect to me as a human being with compassion, or you're going to be in your own prideful, narcissistic, unrealistic mind frame of seeing shit only from your perspective. And you're going to make fun of this real life ass trauma that I've already been through my whole entire life. I don't need this shit. And I don't deserve this shit at 55 years old. And it's by, I know that there's females in the background. Females always gonna hate on other females for whatever reason. But I'm connecting with men, because men are the ones that I used to, once I was comfortable as a child, I was more of a tomboy. I wasn't pressy like that, even though I had girlfriends. But at the end of the day, I mainly connected to the boys' side. Are you feeling me? And for me to see a whole bunch of men come up against me, or me being my own damn self, I'm like this from a tomboy person. Dude, what the fuck wrong with you? pull your skirt down and pull up your damn pants. Going around here acting like these fucking female bitches over here that's talking about me. Now, that's how it feels when the labor pain starts on a woman. Then it gets intense, and this is where if you was in the labor room and she's clogging your finger, or it feels like she's gonna break off your arms and your hands, that's because that pain is so unbearable. And the doctor's saying, breathe, 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 breathe. The only thing that you can't even fix her physical pain right now in that moment of time. If you truly love her, you want to fix it and make it better, but you can't do nothing but let the process happen. Is that right? That's how we are with life sometimes. We can't do nothing but just let the process happen, right? So you can't tell a dad or a mom to stop, and get over it. No, gotta let the process happen, right? So all of a sudden, going through all this, okay, we see head, yeah, or we see feet coming out ass backwards. Well, hopefully you see the crowning. Oh, okay, all right, we're gonna need you to stop. Why? Because you don't want the umbilical cord to wrap around the baby neck. So the doctors have to do some adjustment up in that coochie. And sometimes the head is so big that they gotta cut out a kitty cat. But we don't feel the cut. Know why? Because the pain is so intensifying that you're already in pain. How can I feel that you just cut me? Right? So now the head is making itself out. Doctor, breathe. We almost got the head out. Okay, relax. Because now we got to get the baby neck out. We wouldn't want you to allow your muscles to tighten around the baby neck. Okay? I'm giving you details. You better learn to appreciate a woman like me. It slacks. Not that bitch. This bitch. No, I don't like that shit. I'm 55. You should have more respect for me like I got respect for you. Now, the shoulders work its way out. And she's screaming. Oh, get it out. It hurts so bad. Right? Yeah. It's amazing when we're going through life, pain, like that you're going to deal with, right? Right? You're going to deal with the inner male child or female, just for anybody. You're going to deal with their pain. You're not going to use drugs to muster that fucking pain no more. Reason why you can't be delivered is because you keep fucking hiding the pain. Running away from the pain. You know what I used to do? How I used to get up and run and something. I'd be around my toxic family and they say things, or they always love to see me cry and hurt my feelings, and I had to get away from them. So I'm running to one family member to the other, trying to find love and acceptance and help with the kids. If you notice, Ohio, Indiana, Pennsylvania, Georgia, some of these, California, my family lived there. I got a big ass family. People always thought that I ain't have no family because I stayed the fuck away from them because they hurt me so bad. I got a 2 nations, 3, 4, 5 nations of people. The Wims, the Davis, not including the kids' thing, big old side of family of my husband, ex-husband's side. But just people are scattered and people the family's not the same like they used to be back in the days. So in life, we go through this intense pain, do we not? Do we not? Do we not? When people saying, oh, you need to get, you don't know what triggered them to be on drugs. What if they lost their mom and their mom did every damn thing to them? Okay? But you ran towards that drug. Let's get down to the cause, the real cause, shall we? You're running towards the drugs. Like I used to run away from the pain. You're running towards the drugs because you're running away from the real pain inside of your fucking soul. And you feel empty. You feel hollow. You feel that no matter how many women and men I lay with, nobody can fucking fix me. Am I being wrong? Do you still love me? Do you still respect me? I hope so. You ain't gonna find no other person gonna get it deep down in there. People was like, how can you still wear a smile on your face after all the stuff that you done been through and you still going through? Because I go ahead and sometimes I lay on the couch and I meditate on that shit. And I dig it out and sometimes I'm crying where people don't even see me crying. And wash that shit out and I'm ready to go. You feel me? It's okay. You know that old saying, men don't cry. Who says? If you're a human being, you better cry. You better let that shit out. So it's my body and I cry it's my pain and I cry if I want to cry this damn pain out so I can be healed. Talk this pain out so I can be healed. What you expect Jesus to lay hands on you? No, the healing comes from inside of you. Deliverance comes from inside of you first. Do you get it? You are your healer. You are your deliverer. Can I repeat that again to you? Because I want it to soak. You, that inner child connection, you and the adult outside person is the only people with God's help that can heal the pain and make the child feel safe and secure that no one will ever hurt you again. Because I will be there to protect you in the most safest way and healthier way. And I learned this through counseling and through self-help book. There's plenty of self-help book at the library, free. Why, my kids is very expressive, maybe a little bit too much, but I taught them to express that shit out, get it out. Maybe sometime over the top, but me too. But I get it out, the truth. Okay? So, you see how that pain is? That aching pain that some of you, no amount of dresses and high heels and makeup and BBCs blowing up your butt is going to help it. It's not. Deceive your own damn self. Trick your own mind. But you're still in fucking pain. When he's sitting up there taking you from behind, your fucking damn heart and soul is still in fucking pain. You're just getting pleasure back there. Like a woman trying to get all these men to sit up there and remove the pain. For that moment you got pleasure, but the pain is still deep down. It's deeper than just a fuck. You ain't gonna like me on this. Be alright. Hopefully you'll heal from it though. Hopefully, it's on YouTube for you to keep listening to it over and over till you get it. Till you fucking get my point. That pain needs to be like the pain in childbirth. We go through this pain and you're crying. Please, hurry up. Get the baby out. It hurts. You want the pain to hurry up and go away. Right? But it's something that once you have dealt with that pain from inside of your hollow heart, I bet you, because I've been there, I can relate. It feels like an empty hole in your heart. It feels like a hollow, like one of those hollow trees that you yell through and it echoes back to you. Please stop playing with me with all this fake, superficial ass fake shit that the world teaches how to be so fake that we don't deal with what's really going on inside of our souls, inside of our inner person, our inner being. Please stop being fucking fake. Brothers and sisters, you don't like each other because you never liked the fact that mom always put you above us, that mom always bragged and boasted about you so much. Maybe that will heal your brothers and sisters' relationship. Because the older people did have a habit of doing that to young people back in the days. Put one over the other or brag about the other more than the other and made the other one feel like they wasn't shit. My mom used to do that to us. Matter of fact, she'd still play us against each other. When she can't get away from one, this one brought me this and that, you know what I'm saying? But here's the end, and I'm about ready to wrap it, because this is a long message. But I really wanted you to get of the connection to a woman, but I also wanted to show you men. God put me through some things that most women cannot go through and survive. So I'm showing you that he did it so I can relate to men.